Hey Pisces, what's up? My name is Sierra. I'm going to be doing your April 2017 reading. Be sure to check your rising and moon sign as I continue to upload. If you don't know what those are, I have a link in my description that takes you to a website that can calculate that for you. The decks that I'm using are also in the description bar, and I think that's it. Let's get started. So, Pisces, in your first week, you have the Emperor and the Five of Pentacles. So I feel like some of you are going to be entering this month feeling, for some reason, you just feel like you need to be on top of things. Like you just need to dominate and you need to be aggressive in your domination. This can also be an individual outside of yourself, but we'll get to that in a second. The Emperor also talks about uninhibited and unhindered sexuality. So some of you may be experimenting with your sexuality going into April. I know that was weird, but it's in the card, so I had to say it. Some of you are focusing Some of you are focusing too much on the physical condition. And I don't mean like your body physical. I mean like physical as in this physical reality. Some of you are focused too much on that. You are perceiving a lot of limits when you think about life. In this card here, the door is closed and it has clearly someone's inside because there's a light on and it has this big lock on it. Some of you are feeling left out in the cold, like there are no opportunities for you. Some of you may be feeling emotionally distant from people, places, or things. Perhaps you have been for a while. Some of you are fearing poverty. Again, with this door being closed, symbolizing a missed opportunity, feeling left out in the cold. Some of you are feeling like nothing is coming your way. But as the month goes on, it does get better, Pisces. So let's look at your second week. You have the Seven of Cups in the World as your clarification. So a few things with this second week here. With the Seven of Cups, some of you may have felt like at one point in your life you had the world. And now you're maybe feeling like you lost it somehow. Maybe you're fantasizing about a time when you felt like you had the world, or maybe you're fantasizing about you haven't gotten it yet, but you're fantasizing about it. You have a desire for it. Some of you have all of these desires, but you need to be more practical about your approach. And I feel like when you do that, you get this divine contentment with the world here. Good fortune, success, victory. The world also represents a positive, destined, or needed change. So some of you had to go through this Seven of Cups period where you felt like you were in this sort of dream state. You were fantasizing, maybe not being realistic about a certain situation, and you had to go through that to reach this much needed change. The world also talks about spiritual and material wealth. It also talks about an opportunity. So here with the Five of Pentacles, where you maybe felt like no doors were open for you, you were left out in the cold, you were fearing poverty. With the world here in the second week, an opportunity could be coming your way for some of you Pisces people. Yay. Looking into the third week, you have the High Priestess and the Ten of Pentacles. So as you can see, Pisces, it's really only getting better. So the High Priestess talks about becoming more spiritually aware. Some of you guys may find that you are more psychic or intuitive in the third week of April. Some of you may find that you start experiencing intuitive insight when it comes to reaching this Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles represents having it all. It's the happy home card. You have the wealth, the comfortable home, the happy marriage, the kids. Some of you are going to be having spiritual or intuitive insight on how you can reach this point and gain the world. For some of you Pisces, you may be expecting a child. Some of you may be getting married or engaged soon. The Ten of Pentacles talks about, like I said, comfort, success. It also says that the future bliss is very attainable. So the cards are kind of trying to put into your head to get out of this Five of Pentacles energy. There are energies at work here that you are not able to perceive in the first week of the month. Future bliss is very attainable. It also talks about expressing gratitude for one's blessings. So that's definitely something that you can start doing in order to reach these future cards. Looking at your fourth week, you have the Four of Wands and the King of Pentacles. So again, some of you guys could be getting married. The Four of Wands also represents happiness and good times. It also represents planning and preparing for something. So some of you, I feel like by the end of the month, you're going to be preparing for this abundance that you know is yours. You may be venturing out career-wise, expanding your horizons career-wise, going out and grabbing this abundance. King of Pentacles talks about success and prosperity. For some of you, you could be getting married to an earth sign individual, someone who has dark features, very stable, financially secure. See if I get anything else here. Yeah, I like how the Five of Pentacles, these two people are literally walking directly into the energy of the world. So I see a lot of you Pisces getting out of this limited mentality in the beginning of the month. Cool. I'm going to pull you an additional guidance card. Just cause. What is some additional guidance for Pisces? What additional guidance do you have for Pisces in the month of April 2017? Additional guidance for Pisces. Please make it clear. I'm gonna keep shuffling on that one. Okay. Choose randomly from the middle. You have nourishment. It says, find the nourishment after pain, the pearl and the oyster. Seek out environments that help to clear your thinking so that you can respond to unhealthy internal and external situations in a positive way. Again, this Five of Pentacles. You have to find ways to nourish yourself so that you can move out of this energy and get what's yours. That's the only way it'll come to you. If you continue to stay in this Five of Pentacles limited mentality energy, you can't gain the world. You can't have this happy home card, this potential business opportunity that's going to come your way. You need to find ways to nourish yourself. Seek out environments that help to clear your thinking. Spend time in nature. Go and see your family. Go and see your friends. Do a day hike or a light walk somewhere. Something that nourishes you. It doesn't even have to be going out in nature. Maybe reading a book, listening to music. Okay, Pisces? Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, all that jazz, and I will see you next month. Take care.